Alrighty, it's that time again where we have come to the point in the Call of Duty cycle, and we've got the beta, and here come my thoughts on it. So, welcome back to your yearly beta review by me, your favorite host, M. Kearns. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So, I want to start off by saying a couple things. The first thing is that, you know, I was excited for this beta, having been playing this game being Call of Duty for, a lot longer than normal. Normally I'll play the game that's current and then I'll stop and then I'll not play the game until the beta comes out. But I've been playing Modern Warfare 3 for a lot longer this cycle because of the added interest of the EWC that has made me kind of want to play the game a little bit longer. So that's what I will say as far as my hype level for this game, and the fact that it is a Treyarch game, made me want to play this game a lot more than maybe previous beta. But, talking about a couple of things that I like and that I don't like, the first thing I like is the Omni movement. Now, I myself am not a very fast player. I have never been a very fast player. As you can see in a lot of these clips, it's just kind of more traditional movement from me, and not as much diving and sprinting and stuff that a lot of other players do. But I think the Omni movement is something very fun and something I like a lot. But I will also say that the application of the Omni movement is something I think will benefit the competitive scene way more than it does the casual scene. And what I mean by that is I don't think that the casual people that play this game will utilize that feature as much as the pros will, just because as far as I've played in this beta, I haven't seen that used from those people playing casually. Now, I've seen people use the Omni movement, but I haven't seen anyone use it quite as much as I think the trailers and everything that came out before the beta made it seem like it will be used. I also think that if you like Cold War, then you'll really like this game. This game feels like another Cold War update. The guns are a little bit different. Obviously, that's just kind of par for the course for Call of Duty. Updating its guns every now and then. But I think that the game just kind of feels like another Cold War, and probably should have just been named Cold War 2. Considering the time period and everything that they're going with. But as far as the feel of the game and everything's concerned, it just feels like another Cold War, which I don't hate, but I would have liked for something else. Now, the maps you're seeing right now, this one is the state map. It's my favorite map out of all of them. It's the only one I think that is going to be in the final game as far as competitive is concerned. Derelict sucks. Hate that map. It's too much of a cluster. Don't like it. The other map with like the satellite dish, I don't know the name of that one exactly. That one's okay, but I found myself in TDM especially kind of having to play against a lot of campers because there's both sides of the map. You can just kind of hold down the lane with snipers. And in a beta, I never understood why you want to camp, but I also want to say the negatives in this game aren't as prevalent as they were in the games prior. In the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 betas, there was a lot of things that I saw that I wanted to change, this and that, yada yada yada. But in this game, I really just don't feel like the same negativity, and maybe because it's because of the rose-colored glasses I've got for Treyarch or whatever, or maybe it's just because I like this game a lot more, but I really don't see that many negatives in this game that I can point to and say, yeah, this needs to change 100%, because this is how it is. If anything, I think that ARs are a little bit hindered in this game, but acting like ARs haven't been the top dogs as far as gun choices are concerned for years now would be stupid of me to say, because they have been. And I think that come release of this game, that the ARs will be heavily nerfed and modified and whatever to be kind of more balanced. And, you know, the Jackal PDW will also be nerfed and balanced to make sure that the game is balanced. But, you know, I think as far as the game is concerned, it's, you know, it's kind of balanced right now. And you may hate me for saying that, but, you know, that's just how I kind of feel about the game right now. Now, what I hope to see in the future and what I think will happen in the second beta. You know, I think this game has a lot of good potential. I think that the way Treyarch is going after this game and the kind of things that they're trying to do is a lot of fun. It kind of, again, brings me back to Cold War. I am not as concerned about the Omni movement as most people are, thinking it'll break the game or whatever, because as you can see in this gameplay, most people aren't using it. I'm really not using it. The couple people that do use it against me, either they smoke me or I smoke them. There's really not competitive gunfights when it comes to the Omni movement that I've experienced. But that just may be because I'm starting to get the hang of it, or because people don't use it as much. But, you know, the way they made it seem at COD Next and in the gameplay footage and all this other stuff before the beta was that it's going to be this, you know, revolutionary thing and everybody's going to be jumping and diving everywhere, and that's just really not the case. It's just kind of present, and you can, if you really focus on it, you can absolutely use it and use it well. But I think also at the same time, if you don't want to use it and you don't want to really have to focus on it and make a conceited effort to stop it, you really don't have to worry about it, because that's just not the way it is. I like that about the Omni movement, and also think that they should have kind of tailored the game to where if it's going to be a big feature, make it a big feature. If it's not going to be a big feature, don't put so much emphasis on it. But I also think there's going to come a time where I really, really hate the Omni movement. I can see it in the future. Right now, I'm positive about it because, you know, it's not really something I'm getting upset about or whatever. And I think it's just one of those things where, yeah, it's fun right now, but I can see it becoming a really big problem in the future. And that just may be because I'm not the best player anymore. But, you know, that's just kind of what I honestly see right now and how I feel about the entire state of this Omni movement thing. Now, not just talking about the beta stuff, but I think talking about zombies in the campaign campaign looks interesting. I've played every campaign and every Call of Duty that we've had, besides maybe a couple, but, you know, every recent Call of Duty I've played the campaigns and not had a problem with them. I've enjoyed them for what they're worth, you know, but the campaigns are not what they used to be anymore. They're more like Warzone style. Now, hopefully this game will change that, and it looks like it will. Kind of back to the one linear story path that you've got, and, you know, whatever. If it's anything like the Cold War campaign, then it'll be, you know, a not open world kind of experience like Modern Warfare 3 was, and it will be just a linear story path. You have to follow this path. Here's the singular objective in the story that you're playing this time. But, you know, if it is kind of like the MW3 campaign, then I'm not going to like it. But every source that I've seen seems to indicate that it will be the same as the Cold War campaign, and so that's a very encouraging sign. Now, not encouraging, though, is zombies. I am not hyped for zombies one singular bit. This is going to make me sound like a boomer. I have grown up with Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 2, stuff like that, right? Those were the prime games of my life. And to see zombies be turned into this, you know, whatever it is now, where I can start with any weapon I want, I can pretty much pack a punch by round 5, like, it's not that they're not trying to innovate and they're not trying to do something new. And I understand the criticism that, well, if you want the pistol, just start with the pistol. Like, you don't have to start with any gun you want. But the fact that I can pick perks and pick all these other things, and I can call in a chopper gunner, and you know, all that stuff to me is just boring. And it's not zombies, it's not the spirit of the game mode that we all loved, and I don't know, it's just zombies needs to go away, and they need to figure out a third mode, and maybe that third mode just needs to be Warzone, and we all need to accept it. But the current state that zombies is in is sad, and if you're a big zombies person, this game is going to be just like Modern Warfare 3, it seems, and I hope I'm wrong about that, but I honestly don't think I am. And it stinks because I like zombies. I think it's fun when the conditions are right. And in Cold War, they had some fun maps, but overall, I played zombies maybe 2 or 3 times and then was done with it because I could pick whatever weapon I want, and that's not the fun of zombies. The fun of zombies is going in with a group of friends, and you've got to start off with a pistol, and you got to see how long you can make it. And Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 were the epitome of zombies, and now it's just kind of crap, and they're just trying to rebuild something that's dead, and it's just not going to happen. So those are my overall thoughts about zombies. I unfortunately wish that they could fix it, and they can, but I really don't think they will. But if this is a game that you're looking forward to zombies, don't even bother. Now, the claim I made about Black Ops 2 too, is this Black Ops 2 the second? No. I think that the reports that we were getting were a little bit glorified in the fact that they thought this game was going to be a little bit something different than what it actually is. And is this game bad by first couple of glances? No, not at all. Is this game fun? Yeah, I'm having a great time with it. Is this game the reincarnation of Black Ops 2? No. I think when Black Ops 3 came out, we assumed that it was going to be this way for a while. And Black Ops 4 came out, and we were like, oh, the trend is still going. Cold War came out, and it was like, okay, this is a little bit of a dip, but it's still pretty fun. And I think we're still at that level. I don't think that the nostalgia of some of these weapons and ideas and everything and these characters are making the games seem like they're the reincarnation of Black Ops 2, 3, possibly even 4, if you're really like 4 that much. But as you can see in this gameplay, I'm using stems. That's a Black Ops 4 thing. Everybody was spamming stems. The weapons are Black Ops 1 like. The, kind of UI reminds me of Black Ops 3. Everything from these previous games is kind of making its return in this game. The classic prestige from Black Ops 2. Stuff like that. It seems like rank play for Black Ops 2 is going to come back. So I don't know what to make of this game so far. I think there's a lot of positives for it. There's a lot of negatives. I'm focused mostly on multiplayer, as you can tell from this video. But I think we all have different things that we're looking for, and so far, the things that I'm looking for, the boxes are checked. Do I think this game will be better than Black Ops 2? No. Do I think it will be better than Modern Warfare 3? Yeah, I think so. But in reality, it's up to you. This game will probably piss me off in the coming weeks, months, years, but as of right now, it's fine by my standards. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.